Pilipino. Pero ano? Ano yung nasa isip nyo? Pilipino ba kayo? Ako! Pilipino ako! Pilipino ako!
Oo, tayo lahat tayo mga Pilipino. Ang mga Pilipino na naghahangad ng isang kalayaan. Yun ang tanging kailangan ng bawat Pilipino. Ang kalayaan!
Kalayaan! I am a Filipino! I am a Filipino! I am a Filipino! I am a Filipino! Inheritor of a glorious past, hostage to an uncertain future. As such, I must prove equal to a twofold task. The task of meeting my responsibility to the past, and the task of performing my obligations to the future. I sprung from a hard race, child of many generations, remove of Asian Malayan pioneers. Across the centuries, the memories come flashing back to me of brown-skinned men, putting out the steaming ships that were afraid as their hearts were stout. Over the sea, I see them come. Born upon the billowing wave and the whistling wind, shared upon the mighty swell of hope, hope in the free abundance of new land that was to be their home and their children's forever. This is the land they sought and found, every inch of shore that their eyes were set upon, every hills and mountains that beckoned to them. Magkalimay di biro, magkapon na tayo po, di naman magkatayo, di naman magkaupo. Magkalimay di biro, magkapon na tayo po, di naman magkatayo, di naman magkaupo. With a brilliant verbal invitations, every mile of rolling plain that their view encompass.
Every river and lake
That promise of plentiful living and the fruitfulness of commerce is a hallowed spot to me. Zoom, 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 zoom. By the strength of their hearts and hands, by every right and law, human
and divine.
this land and all the pertinences thereof.
The black and the fertile side.
The seas and lakes and rivers teeming with fish. The forest, with the insatiable wealth in wildlife and timber.
The mountains and their valleys flooded with minerals.
The whole of this rich and happy land has been, for centuries without numbers, the land of my fathers. This land I received in trust from them, and entrusted to my subsequent children, and so on until the world no more. I am a Filipino.
I am a Filipino.
I am a Filipino.
I am a Filipino.
In our blood grants the immortal seeds of heroes, seeds that flower down the centuries, in deeds of courage and defiance. In our veins and pulses the same hot blood that sent Romulo to battle against the alien foe, that drove Sila and the boy into rebellion against the foreign oppressors. That seed is immortal. It is the same seed that flowered in the heart of Celestan that morning in Bagong Bayan when the volley of shots.
Fresco. Amontre. Fuego. Adios, patria adorada. Rehum del sur querida.
Put an end to all that was mortal of me, and made his spirit deathless forever.
The seed that flowered in the hearts of Bonifacio and Balintawa.
Zoom, 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 zoom. Punitin ang mga kaidula! Zoom, 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 zoom.
Of Pinoy del Pilar at the Red Pass.
Zoom, 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 Sum Sum,
Antonio Luna at Kalumpit.
Sum Sum, Sum Sum.
The blows flowers in the frustration in this hard heart of million Pinacho at Panama.
Sum Sum, Sum Sum.
And yet burst the Fort Royal again. In the proud heart of Manuel Quezon, when it through that last threshold of Asian Malacanang Palace, the symbolic act of possession and racial segregation.
Sum Sum, Sum Sum, Sum Sum, Sum Sum, Sum.
That seed I bear within me is an immortal seed.
It is the mark of my manhood, a symbol of dignity as a human being. Like the seed that were once buried in the tomb of Tutankhamen many thousand years ago.
It shall grow and flower and bear fruit again.
It is my insignia, and my race, and my generation is.
But in a stage of unending search for my people,
For freedom and happiness. Dum dum dum, 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 dum.
I am a Filipino.
I am a Filipino. I am a Filipino. I am a Filipino. Child of the marriage of the East and the West. The East, with its languor and mysticism, its passivity and endurance, was my mother, and my sire was the West. That came thundering across the seas with a cross and the sword and the machine. And I of the East, an eager participant in the struggle for liberation from an imperialist yoke. But I also know that the East must awake from its century sleep, shake of the liturgy that has bound its limbs, and start moving where destiny awaits.
Si Joseph pa may post lang.
For I too, I of the West, the victorious people of the West, have destroyed forever the peace and quiet that once were ours. I can no longer live, being apart from those worlds, now trembles to the roar of bombs and cannon shots. For no man and no nation is an island, but a part of the main. There's no longer any East and West, only individuals and nations making those momentous choices that are hinges, which upon the history resolve. At the vanguard of progress, in this part of the world I stand, a forlorn figure in the eyes of some, but not one defeated and lost, for through the tape, interlacing branches of habits and custom above me.
I've seen the light of the sun, and I know that it is good.
And I have seen the light of justice and equality, of freedom, and boyhood has been lifted. By the visions of democracy, I shall not rest until my land
And my people shall have been blessed by this.
Beyond the power of any man or nation.
Subvert or destroy. Zoom, 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 zoom,
Joke lang.
zoom, zoom,
Hindi ko babae kung nakakaiga ka.
zoom, zoom, zoom.
Lumabas naman ako.
I am a Filipino, and this is my inheritance. What pledge shall I give that I may confer thee my inheritance? I shall give the pledge that has come bringing down the corridors of the centuries, then it shall be confounded with the joyous cries of my Malayan warriors, when their person the first contour of this land bloom before their eyes the battle cries, that have resounded in every field of combat, from Mactan to Tiran Pass, and the voices of my people when they sing. Land of the morning, land of the morning, shall the sun 100 million people. Oh, but breathing to a one song, I shall wave the mighty fabric of my pledge.
Out of the songs of farmers at sunrise when they go to the fields to the labor. Out of the sweat, the heart-beaten pioneer, Imagine and Coronadal.
Out of the silent endurance of Steve Burst that appears and omnibus grumbling of peasant Pampanga.
Out of the first prize, babies newly born, and the lullabies mother sing.
Out of the Prussian girls with the turbans in the factory. Out of the Prussian law of turning air.
Out of the limitless vision of teachers in the classrooms and doctors in the clinics.
Out of the crowd of the soldiers marching, I shall make the pattern of my pledge.
I am a Filipino.
I am a Filipino.
I am a Filipino.
I am a Filipino! I am a Filipino! I am a Filipino!
I am a Filipino, born of freedom, and I shall not rest until my freedom shall have been added unto my inheritance for myself and my children's children's forever.
Oh, tara.
I am a Filipino,